Well, hello, Grant Gamers. How are you? Good to be here with you. I just finished somewhat of a workout, I guess you can call it, but it counts. It's better than nothing. A win is a win. Amen. Welcome back to Grant Prep Academy, or GPA. If you're not with us here on the Black Women in Grants page on TikTok, you should be. This is one of my pop-up lives. I'm happy to be here with you guys. Let me find me some glasses so I can see y'all's comments to me. Come in. Say hello. Let me know you can hear me. I'm sitting here kind of debriefing from the day. Been in a coaching program all day. It drove me crazy. I couldn't wait for it to be over. Even though I know I need to be there. It's helping me a lot, so I'm excited. Hello, love only. How are you? Welcome. Y'all come in and say hello. Hang out with me. Let me know that you can hear me. You can hear me good. Thank you. Touched by Tanisha, or is it Tanisha? Hey, girl. Welcome. Anyone here seeking grants for their business? Matter of fact, they're Black woman owned, for-profit small business. Put me in the chat. Let me know. I see y'all coming in, but TikTok ain't showing me no numbers, so y'all gotta talk to me. Let me know you are here and engage a little bit. Hello, Cynthia Johnson. How are you? So this is for Black women, for-profit small business owners. Those of you who are seeking grants for your Black woman-owned for-profit small business. Touched is looking for grants. Anybody else? Let me know. I want to make sure I'm talking to the right person. Peoples. Hey, Yasha and Tony. Welcome. If you're new here, put new and say hey in the chat. Hey, Miss Mimi. Welcome back, girl. Hey, LaFay. So I'm Dr. AJ Austin, founder of BlackWomenInGrants.com, a year-long mentorship program. We have 385 ladies in this program. I'm so excited for them and for those of you who are coming to join us today. We got a scholarship over there to let you come hang out with us, learn with us for a full year for only 97 doll hairs. Amen. So I am jumping on because one of our partners, we partner with 6 programs that offer what's known as an incubator or an accelerator for those of you who have started businesses or want to start a business. They have partnered with us to help you get your ideas out of your head and start growing that idea in the marketplace. And so one of our partners, they are wrapping up their program and will no longer be available. And so we're trying to get y'all to get what they got before they go. So head over to BlackWomenInGrants.com to find more about what's available to you for free as of right now, as a member of the Grant Game Mentorship. I want to talk about programs that are covered by grants, but you may not necessarily get a grant check to go through these programs because they're already sponsored. And on our end, it's like offered as a scholarship. Have you guys ever heard of business incubators or business accelerators? Let me know in the chat. Like if you are in the startup phase, business incubators are a great place to help you flesh out your idea, get some coaching, some mentorship to help you start putting together your plan to launch. That's an incubator. So if you're in the startup phase, you need an incubator. Touch hasn't heard of it yet. Okay, so that's the definition of the incubator. Accelerators are for those of you who have started businesses, you've made money, and you kind of got yourself as far as you could, and now you could use some motivation, some accountability to be poured into, some extra funds, if you will. Where these 2 types of programs, the accelerator and the incubator, have already been established in your community, whether it's online or literally in your state, in your city. And so these are programs not necessarily sponsored by government funding, but private organizations, corporations, and associations. Like one that I'm a part of is funded by Office Depot, Office Max. Another that I went through was funded by Wells Fargo. Another that I went through was funded by Bank of America. And another one I went through was funded by Regions Bank. Have y'all heard of these banks, these corporations, these associations? Let me know. Because that's who funds the money in our space. We're in what we call the public-private space. It's public because different people can find out about it. It's private because it's not federal money, government money, etc. And then you don't have to be a nonprofit to get this money. So there are programs already put together in the form of business training and development programs to help you either A, incubate the idea that you have to finally get it out of your head and put it on paper and eventually go ahead and launch that business as you seek grant funding for it. And B, to accelerate the growth that you've already had in the business that you've already started, to help you further get a growth plan together, do what we call vision casting, where you project where you'll be in the next 12, 24, 36 months, and then get out into the marketplace, launch that thing, expand that idea, and make more money. So a business incubator and a business accelerator, you usually can not only find these programs easily, but get into them for free under a scholarship. And so we've partnered with 6 programs. One is about to go away completely. So we're trying to get you their benefits before they go. And 5 others that we've partnered with are literally waiting on you to submit an application today as a Black woman, for-profit small business owner. Y'all want to hear more about the benefits of being parts of programs like this and how you can join and get a scholarship, not only to join us tonight, but to join them for free? Let me know. Put free, put tell me more. Talk to me in the chat. Let me make sure that y'all want to hear what I got. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Dr. AJ Austin. I've won over $1 million in grants and grant-funded opportunities, including business incubators and business accelerators. And so what I share with you guys here on the Black Women in Grants channel, by the way, make sure you follow this page. Go ahead and turn your notifications on so that you know when I'm live. This is a pop-up live. I'm usually here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I also do pop-ups, so you want to get that notification. Over at blackwomeningrants.com is where you can find your first scholarship of the ones that I'm talking about tonight. I have a year-long mentorship program. Regular investment is $997 to join me for a full year. Our scholarship fund that we have, a scholarship open tonight, will let you come join us for a full year for only $97 and get the benefits of the partners that we have joined forces with in this program, that's then going to let you into their program under another scholarship where your tuition will be completely covered. You can let them know that you're part of the Black Women in Grants mentorship program. Tell them I sent you directly because they're one of our partners, and get in absolutely free. And so the benefits of these programs, as I mentioned, one is called an incubator. That's for those of you who are starting businesses. You're in the startup phase. You may not have launched yet. You may have a prototype. You're still in beta phase where you're testing out your product or service for your business before you put it in the marketplace. So you may not have either made money or made as much as you would like. Who here is in the startup phase? Put startup in the chat and let me know. Just put startup, because you need a business incubator. Okay, a business accelerator is for those of you who have started a business. You've literally launched your product or service. You've put it out into the marketplace. You're making money. You have customers and clients. You can get testimonials, either written or video. You got receipts. You're filing taxes. You may have a profit and loss statement. Your business bank account is set up. Your employer identification number is established. Your articles of incorporation are in place. Like you're doing business the legal, legit way. Put started in the chat if you started. Because if you started your business, you need what's known as an accelerator program. Started. So there's either started, where you haven't made money, or start up where you haven't made money, or started where you have. Now that matters as to which type of these programs you get into. So if you haven't launched or made money and you're in the startup, you need an incubator. Put incubator if you know that's what you need. You need a place to nurture and house and warm up your ideas until you're ready to hatch them. You're ready to launch. Put accelerator in the chat if you know you've launched and you kind of got as far as you could. You may feel a little stuck, need a little push, a little motivation, a little accountability. Put accelerator. You need a little gas on what you've been able to do yourself to help you grow. You're not a mix. You're either one or the other. And it literally makes a difference as to what opportunities are available. So either you've made money or you haven't. There's no in between. So we partner with both incubators and accelerators. And yes, it matters. For example, if you're a startup and they say, or you're a startup and let's say you think you're in the middle, so you go apply for an accelerator, which is only for people who've started a business and make money, and they say, oh, you have to have made $25,000 in the last year. You haven't made that, so you wouldn't qualify. So you're wasting your time, you're wasting their time, and you're taking up someone else's space that they could be letting into that program. You see what I'm saying? If you are started but you're applying for these startup businesses, they may say you're overqualified. You've made enough money to not need their service, and that you do need to go to a higher level. So eventually, yes, you will need both if you're in startup. I ain't gonna argue with y'all. I'm telling you what I know, and I've served on boards and gone through both types of these programs. If you want to go waste your time, hey, have at it. We're adults. However, if you're here to be educated with how this works, how I can help you get in for free to these types of businesses, only if you make a decision as to if you're a startup or if you started. I want to save you some time, and I don't want you to waste their time because our brand is on the line, if you will. So over at blackwomeningrants.com, there is a list of 6 different incubators and accelerators that we've partnered with for those of you who join us in our mentorship under a scholarship that we're offering tonight. Let me tell you the benefits of being involved in these types of incubators and accelerators, why you need to make a decision as to if you're a startup or you've started, and how to move forward. If you're ready to hear that and move forward, you're willing to make a decision. Which side are you on? Have you made money? Have you not? Have you started up? Have you not? Do you need an incubator or an accelerator? Put forward in the chat and let me know that I'm talking to the right people. Again, it's not up for debate. This is facts. It is written in stone. You can't make your own rules and it still work for you. And I'm trying to save you time, okay? All right. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dr. AJ Austin, creator of blackwomeningrants.com. We have 385 ladies in our program. We've given away over $60,000 in these types of scholarships, and it matters as to whether or not you're going to commit. So if you're looking for grants and grant-funded opportunities, incubators and accelerators are the quickest, easiest funding to win because you don't have to go out and apply for it. It's already here. There are 6 programs in place right now that you can go read about, make sure that you qualify to join, and go put in your application. They're the quickest ones to hear back. So if you want a quick win, an easy win, I'm trying to tell y'all what to do. But you got to be with me, okay? So again, it's not up for debate. It is open for discussion if you have questions. So over at blackwomeningrants.com is a great place to start. And I'm going to break down 10 reasons why you should be looking for these types of programs first as you start to launch out into looking for funding for your business and getting grant funding in the future, because some grants have started to ask if you've ever participated in a business incubator or an accelerator. That means that you're showing A, you're coachable, B, you're investing in your professional development, and C, you're going to invest their money at a rate that's going to expand your impact and not just be dependent on them to fund this idea that they don't know if you can get a return on an investment, okay? All right. So, okay, we got 3 people that want to know about moving forward. So the rest of the 8 of y'all, why y'all here? If y'all ain't ready. Hello? Am I talking to the right people? I'm going to talk to the 3 that say they ready to move forward. Everybody else here just either stalking or ear hustling, I guess. Number 1, there is an opportunity. Let me double check the date really quick because I just shared it with our mentees. I'm going to go into my email and I'm going to look them up really quick. Let me see if the application is open, because they the ones, their application gave me the idea for you guys. Let me spell it right. Hold on. It gave me the idea for why y'all need to look for opportunities like this. So they are flying out, I think it's 100 Black women for-profit small business owners. They're taking care of all airfare, ground, transportation, hotel. They are like doing it for free for Black women for-profit small business owners that are in the startup phase. And so just looking at their application reminded me of why you guys need to be learning about these types of opportunities and going out and applying for them. Okay. A lot of ladies don't know this type of funding is available for your education. So let me see what day it closes. Okay. I think it's already closed. Oh, wait. It either closes tonight at 11:59 or it closes tomorrow. It closes tomorrow, September 16th at 11:59 Eastern. So you could still get the link when you join us in the mentorship tonight. I will personally email it to you. So go to blackwomeningrants.com, click the button that says join us in the Grant Game Mentorship. I'll send you this link so that you can get your application in. And so this is for women who are serious about the benefits of joining programs like this. And so, number 1, it's a great space to be in fellowship, in cohorts, in small groups like this of other women who are shaking and moving in their business. So, for example, the reason I told y'all it matters whether or not you're in the startup phase, you're going to choose one of your businesses, especially if you, like I have 2 businesses, but y'all really only hear me talk about one because I know how to separate. And so whichever business you need help starting up or growing, that's going to determine which of these programs you apply to. But both types of programs are great places for you to go and introduce yourself. I just joined a program a week ago and they have 300 members. And I said, okay, I'm going to make it my goal because I don't really prefer networking. If I can hide in a corner, I will. But I'm making myself launch out and meet everybody or as many people as I can in the program. So I've set a goal over the next 30 days to send 10 people a message saying hello. So far, I've sent about 10 over the last couple days, and about 3 or 4 have reached back out so far. So at least, because I'm Christian, I believe in the Bible, and it talks about, to make friends, you got to first show yourself friendly. So this is me showing myself friendly, extending the right hand of fellowship, sending them a message. Everybody gets the same message, but you get a message nevertheless. I'm like, hey, I'm Dr. AJ. I'm new. I do not like being new. So I got to know at least one person. And I just wanted to reach out and introduce myself. I don't want nothing other than just saying hello, connecting, and seeing how you're liking the program so far, because some people joined before I did. And so I'm just making friends. And so you never know. That's the best way to extend your network, because as you go through programs like this, then number 2, you get to find people with stuff in common with you. The coolest thing I've discovered so far since I started sending my 10 messages a day for 30 days is that the first person that I saw was in this program, I had been following all of her work on YouTube and I didn't know she was in the program with me. So I reached out and I was like, girl, I've watched all of your YouTube videos. We're in the same space. She teaches grants to nonprofits. I teach grants to for-profits. And she's white, I'm black. So we're in the same world, but kind of not. But I thought it was so cool. So to know that these types of programs are great ways to introduce yourself, to find other people who do similar work to you, so that when you get ready to launch out and hire somebody, or you're looking to hire somebody, you have someone within your extended network because you've already made connections. So these business incubators, these business accelerators are great ways to network and to expand, who you have access to when you need it. Y'all got it? Put got it in the chat if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Cool. So number 3 on the list, when it comes to collaborations or joint ventures, for example, you're going to meet people who have their own podcasts, who host their own conferences, who are looking for guest speakers for their events, or maybe you have a podcast or hosting a conference or looking for a guest speaker. You're going to be able to collaborate with people like that, which ultimately helps you make more money in these grant funding streets. Okay. So this is one technique that I teach you in our mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com, where as you're finding grants to apply for, you're going to go for the quick and easy wins first. We call these micro grants because the money's already taken care of. You get the scholarships to go through these programs to cover your tuition for their training and coaching and access to their network and other resources. It usually starts around, $1,250 to $2,500 to get in these types of programs, but a scholarship will cover you because they usually offer these scholarships for your free tuition. And so it's a quick win, it's an easy win, it's a micro grant, but it's going to help you extend your network, find people to hire when you're ready, and collaborate on bigger joint ventures so that you can start making money as you're applying for grants and grant funded opportunities. So I hope this is making sense for you guys. I'm at number 3 of 10. So number 4, programs like incubators and accelerators, especially the ones you can get in for free on a scholarship. And again, we're going to introduce you to my favorite 6. I've done 25 of these programs. So I have a large network and I share my tips of not only getting in, but acing the applications, getting a scholarship to go through these programs, and a formula for telling y'all what to do once you get in. This is part of the formula. I'm doing it as we speak. So these are great ways to find what I call a business bestie. I've met some of the most amazing people. I have been on their podcasts. I have spoken at their events. They have flown here to Atlanta. Everybody's trying to get to Atlanta. So they're like, girl, I'm coming to your city. Let's do brunch. Let's do lunch. Let's hang out. And so you can meet a business bestie, an accountability partner. You can find someone to collaborate with, again, for your podcast, your conferences, your events, and vice versa. You can find someone that supports you in what you do in your industry. And they may or may not be in the same industry, but you're of like minds. How many of you guys need access to spaces with like-minded women? Not just women, but black women. Because, honey, when black women, like Black Girl Magic, okay? That's the complete sentence right there. So when you think about it, most of us, especially entrepreneurs, don't have that person we can just pick up the phone, call and talk about business for hours. And they actually listen and ask us questions and pray with us and pour into us and tell us, girl, get it together, and motivate us. And we inspire each other and we call and check on each other. And they actually care that you're successful, right? Instead of saying, go get a real job. How your little business doing? Did you make any money? They're not trying to break you out of entrepreneurship. They're trying to encourage you. So these types of programs are great for those of you who don't have access to what I just described. Or if you need it on a deeper level, or if you need to see it to where it inspires you to be better, to do better, because somebody is doing it with you or somebody's doing it better than you, and now you're inspired. So it's a great way to have access to a free community of other women, and you get to choose. You don't have to stick with one. You don't have to get on your best friend's nerves. You don't have to try to get someone else to understand what you do and why you're doing it. You have a plethora of people in the network, and you can do it like I'm doing. Send out 10 different messages a day, and you're in 10 different conversations about something totally different, but you're being inspired, and all 10 people are pouring into you at one time. Like, can you imagine? Most people do not have access to that. So these are great places to find it in these business incubators and business accelerators, especially those that cater to Black women, small business owners. Number 5 is these are great programs that help you get inspired by others, as far as seeing other people growing their business. making money, getting funding, winning grants, sharing other resources. This is how I got into grants. I met my business bestie at an event like this that was sponsored by a program like this. We met at the parking meter, talking about parking in Atlanta. And we were business besties for years. And so she sent me an email of this spreadsheet just full of all these grants during COVID. And I'm a nerd, so I'm going to go read about it and look around and see what it's about. And I started applying. She would just send it because she knew I would read it and tell her about it. And I won my first $1,000 grant from this list that she sent me. So just to tell her thank you, when they sent me my payment, I sent her $100 just as a give back, a thank you, a seed, because I believe in paying my tithes, paying it forward, and that seed has now blossomed. And now I've won over $1 million in grants and grant funded opportunities in my personal life and in my professional life. I've taught these techniques to the 380 plus women that are in our mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com. And they just this year alone have won over $232,710. And that's just the last 4 ladies that have checked in with their numbers. So there's Raven, who has won the most so far. She won $100,000 by herself on one grant. And then there is Selena, who is a newbie to grants, and she's not only winning money for herself, but for people in her community. There's Ashley Rankin, who has won $34,000 so far, if my math is mathing. And she just last night sponsored someone else to go through the program because of all the goodies that she's received over the last 90 days of just applying for opportunities like this. And she wins them like it's nothing. She has mastered this process using what I teach you guys in the mentorship. So just with what I shared as a recap, let me know if you guys have any questions. We talked about joining business training and development programs that are for startups known as incubators, or for those of you who have started, joining an accelerator and growing by introducing yourself to these members, by getting in the programs for free under these scholarships, being able to hire out others when you're looking, collaborating and doing joint ventures like podcasts, conferences, being a guest speaker, or if you're looking for something like that. We talked about finding your business bestie who could be your accountability partner, and getting inspired by others who are growing their business, who are making money, getting funding, and sharing resources. And you can do the same. What questions can I answer for you guys? We're halfway through our list of 10, but do you have any questions so far, especially those of you who are just finding out about business incubators and business accelerators? Let me know. And yes, I do have specific names of business incubators and business accelerators that I've been through and that I highly recommend. And these are 6 programs out of 25 that I went through over the last year and a half. And I ranked them and I picked out my best, and I promised them that I would be sharing them with you guys. There's also a bonus opportunity to go join one tonight. Get your application in before they close tomorrow this time, and apply to get flued out and meet about 100 of the ladies that's in this new program that I'm just hearing about and sharing it with my network. Do you guys have any questions? Let me know. Now is the time to ask. Any questions? Let me know. If you're ready for 5 through 10, put 5 or put 6, because that's what number we're on. And let's keep the party going. If you're new here, put new in the chat. Hey, new here. Welcome. LaShawn, the first step was to introduce yourself to every member in these programs. Miss Mimi says she's ready for number 6. No questions, but thank you for the info. You're welcome. 6 through 10. She like, I want them all. Hey, Cece, welcome, girl. All right, number 6. This is a great place in these types of programs to exchange ideas for your growth goals, for your success. So imagine You join the program. You got a scholarship to go through our program. You got a scholarship to go through these other programs I'm introducing you to. They're a perfect fit for you based on where you are in your business, whether you're starting up or you're growing. You've already started. You've introduced yourself to as many people as you can. Now you have access to this larger network to bring on board when you're ready to hire, like your social media manager, your virtual assistant, your executive assistant, your chief financial officer. They could all be found in these types of programs. You're now ready to collaborate and do joint ventures and be featured at other people's events and vice versa. And so you know where to look when it's time for you to put on events like this or get help, get donations, get sponsorships and partnerships from other shakers and movers in their business. You found a business bestie. You guys are holding each other accountable. You're making money together. You are growing your business. You're getting funding. You're sharing resources. You're sharing and exchanging ideas for growing your business success. That's number 6. And now, when you look at what these programs offer for number 7, I'm going to speak from 2 different angles. Where I am with the programs that I'm recommending you guys from joining us in the mentorship over at blackwomenandgrants.com. They now reach out to me individually to invite me back as a paid mentor, a trainer, an advisor, and a speaker. A workshop leader, a masterclass host, you name it, I got the invitation. And it was because I applied for these programs. I got their scholarships. I did all of steps 1 through 6, like I told you guys. And it's also your opportunity on the other side to not only apply 1 through 6, but when you get ready to host an event on your own or with the program, you got more people that A, you've met in the program so you can bring them on board, or B, you can do like me and reach back to your community and share these same types of experiences based on you having a great experience with your community. So now you're seen as an expert. So not only are you being paid or offered the opportunity to be paid to come back as a speaker, a trainer, an advisor, a mentor, when or if you host events like that, you have access to the resources within this community to help you out. And now you have also a new opportunity to reach back into your community and bring others with you. Number 8. Oh, a part of that too. This is my favorite part of finding a business bestie. When people fly to your city and they know you live in Atlanta or you are wherever you are, they're like, girl, let's go do brunch. Let's go do lunch. I'm getting ready to put together a VIP day with people who are here in my city of Atlanta, and we're doing coffee and we're talking about grants and we're hanging out because they're in my city. I love this for us. So it's like the local meetups, to like meet in person, in real life, offline, because most of them you're going to meet online. So to have these experiences in person, face to face, knowing that you share a similar goal, which is to grow your business, make money, share resources, get funding, and help each other. Like, how much better can it get for a Black woman in business? Doing business with other Black women in business, and it all starts in environments like this. And so let's say you're hosting a paid event that you want to do a VIP day, a brunch, or a lunch. You can do all of that by meeting up in person, or you can do it virtually, do some coffee chats, accountability sessions, pour into each other, etc. And one of the really good parts is it's not all on you to go out and make these connections. It's not all on the other ladies in your program to reach out to you, because you'll have coaches in these programs. You'll get the coaching, the mentorship, the training, the advising, because most of them have curriculum that they're also teaching you. So now you're in class together, learning with your cohorts that you're going to take these friendships to the next level after you all graduate from the program. So it's like a sorority type environment that you're doing as entrepreneurs. And then finally, if my math is math, and look like my numbers might be off a little bit, but my last tip for y'all, in addition to having the business besties, meeting in real life, doing brunch, doing lunch, doing VIP days, paid events, meeting up in person, also being invited to come back as a paid mentor, trainer, advisor, speaker, getting that free coaching, that mentorship, that training, and that advising yourself. You can also see and watch and follow the back end of putting together a social impact project. That's what we talk about a lot here on the Black Women in Grants channel when I go live with you guys Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We talk about your social impact, which is the number one secret to winning grants and grant funded opportunities like this. Remember when I said you can go back and bring others with you? That's what social impact is about. So you'll see a lot of grants asking about your community connection, your social impact. They'll ask you, what are you doing in your community to help other people? This is a great way to get hands-on experience with how this works, because these types of programs have already been funded. They've already been written the checks, already awarded the money by sponsors, by partnerships. So when you see in sponsorship with Target, in sponsorship with FedEx, Regions Bank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, AT&T, JP Morgan Chase, I'm naming the ones that I've seen over the 25 programs that I've been through. You get to get in and get firsthand experience with how they serve with the funding that they win. And then you get to model your own way of doing this in your community, because that's going to be your secret key to now winning grants on a larger scale after you graduate these free programs. Y'all got it? Put got it if I've shared anything that's like, oh, okay. Let me know. Is any of this clicking? Have you had an aha moment? You want to share what that is with me? That's cool too. But I know this is good because it was good to me writing it down. And I've experienced this, and I'm sure I can come up with more tips, but these should hold you, okay? And when you go implement them, not only, oh, I can go and do this on my own, but imagine you got a strategy now. Plus, I'm giving you 6 programs to go apply this to today, and a bonus opportunity to get an application in before they close for this other program that's flying out 100 ladies, if I'm not mistaken, for free. Their applications close tomorrow. So over at blackwomeningrants.com, we have a scholarship opportunity to come join us for a full year for only $97. As a bonus, when you join us tonight, I can get you the link to the application that you got to go fill out tonight to make it in time before their applications close for this other program I just found out about for y'all, okay? And then you get to put in these tactics with the other partners that we've teamed up with and go get in for free for their program. So you are like 10xing your $97 investment, and it's going to last you way longer than a year, okay? Are there any questions? Y'all let me know. Let's talk. Give me some feedback. What are your questions, your thoughts, your comments, your ahas, your takeaways? What do you need clarity on? Let me know. Hello, Digital Wealth. How are you? And if you're new here, welcome. I am so excited you guys are here. I have talked you through about 10 different things you can go do today to get started on finding and applying for these grants and these grant funded opportunities that's going to take you to the next level. It's going to help you stand out on these applications. You're not going to be worried about, is this saturated? Can I do it? Is this legit? Is it a scam? Am I eligible? Can I win? Is it competitive? What are my odds of winning? I got you. What questions can I answer for you? Let me know. So we went through being a startup business versus a business that has started. We went through whether you need an incubator or an accelerator. It's either or, not both and. We talked about picking a business to take through these programs because that's what they're going to tell you to do. Bring one business idea. Let us help you with that. And then we talked about 10 different ways that you can go and put this strategy into action to start making money, making connections, and making a difference in your community as you're going out and getting these micro grants, these quick wins that are easy to win. And then you can start applying for grants on a bigger level as you flesh out these parts of your business. I go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern, as well as pop-ups like this. So this is a pop-up. Why that girl says I joined 3 weeks ago. Would you share the link? Yeah, so if you joined 3 weeks ago, you should have got my email last, I don't know when I sent it, but check your email. Check your email. Touch says, is there a one-on-one course with you? This is our one-on-one time. If you want to come on live with me right now, we can do some one-on-one. Just let me know. But the course over at blackwomeningrants.com is independent study. And so we have done master classes, we have done workshops and boot camps that walk you through step by step. Hello, Natasha, how are you? We have done, I wrote a book for you guys called Finding Funding. So I have really poured out everything that I know, and it's 25 different secrets. Y'all think this is something? Imagine learning what really got me to over $1 million in grants and grant funded opportunities. I share it with you. You said, okay, yeah, I am not camera ready, but I do plan on watching your lives. So you ain't ready for no one-on-one with me if you ain't ready to come on live. See, y'all don't be for real. You just be asking questions. You just want to ask me a question. Thank you, boo. Welcome. Go to blackwomeningrants.com. Now, our scholarships are first come, first serve. So if you get there and the button no longer works, you can't say we didn't have this conversation, okay? Y'all are getting this information at the same time. No, I can't hold a spot. No, I can't wait till Friday. There's Klarna, there's Afterpay, and there's Affirm to get you started on a $97 investment if you need it. It's over at blackwomeningrants.com. And so the mentorship has my book, Finding Funding, with my 25 secrets to finding and securing small business grants and these types of grant funded opportunities. There's also a quiz in the book that will walk you through what type of program you're ready for and what type of programs you need to be looking for specifics for your business based on where you are. And then I also give you guys other business expenses, because these types of expenses to join these types of programs are considered continuing education and professional development. And so these are typical expenses that grants and grant funded opportunities cover. In addition to, there's a list of about 60 more things that you can get grant funding for. And so I show you what grants have covered for me and my business, what they're helping our Black women in grants to do, those that are in our mentorship, winning that $250,000 already this year. And so you just have to be prepared to fill out these applications and answer their frequently asked questions. And so I show you how to do it by giving you my answers to these questions that have got me in the door. And I also put one of my applications from the last one that I won like this. They're based in Washington, D.C. And they helped me write the book that I got out. They supported my journey in so many ways. And ultimately, I got paid after being in this group. And so there are ways to get the support that you need embedded into opportunities like this. And so I put the application of me winning this type of funding in the book, as well as using this book as our curriculum. I share with you guys my answers for what I say on these applications. So there are like written essays, there are video essays. I give you links to mine that win me money in this book, as well as in our video trainings that we've done that you get the replay too. And so we go through things like how to avoid scams, because there are some scams out there, and there are 25 things, even when you're joining programs like this, you need to look out for. And I give you my list of what to look for in these types of programs to make sure you're going with something that's legit and that's a good fit for where you are in your business. So this is indispensable knowledge that's going to empower you to make these educated decisions, knowing what type of funding is available for you and your business, and helping you to save money on your business operating expenses, because you know how to go out and find opportunities like that. And so we have a app that'll read the book to you, so if you're like in the shower, on the toilet, cleaning, walking, driving, you can listen to the book, okay? Highlight the pages. And some people save their voice recorded notes in their phone if they happen to be away from their desk while they're learning this information. But that's why it's an independent study course where you can, take your time, log in at any moment, and play a video and listen to it and get help developing what we call your grant application strategy that's going to help you win these types of grant funded opportunities and traditional small business grants in the for-profit space. So again, blackwomeningrants.com is the website to come join us, and it's on a first come first serve basis. I talked about a boot camp that we did. So again, if you're like, what are my odds of winning grants? How do I stand out from the competition? How do I make myself look different? I share with you my insider secrets of where to look to find these opportunities, how to qualify for them, and then what other types of small business grants and grant funded opportunities you should be applying for according to your small business phase, whether you're in the startup phase or you've started. There are some things that grants should not be used for, and we use that as your focus to help you hit your small business grant goals. So if one of your goals is to get some coaching, some mentorship, some one-on-one support, some accountability, some hand holding being poured into, these are great opportunities for you to partner with your business vision. As long as you know what type of business you want to run, if you haven't started, and you have somewhat of an idea of where you want to grow with the business that you have started, then you're good to go. One thing I want you to know is that you do not have to be a nonprofit to win grants or grant funded opportunities like this. I do in the mentorship break down the difference between a for-profit and a nonprofit grant. And because we're in the for-profit space, just know we got it so much easier, and it's better. It's quicker to win these grants and grant funded opportunities when you know what you're doing. And so that's why we partnered with the 6 organizations that we have. One of them is getting ready to go away. And then I got a bonus for a program that may be taking the place of the one that's going away, but their applications close tomorrow. So I'm trying to send out those application links to those of you who join us tonight so that you can get in before they close tomorrow. So if you need help with things like your marketing and sales, your branding, your website design, email marketing, social media marketing, goal setting, those are the type of partnerships that we've created, and you can go apply for scholarships to those programs and get in tuition free. That plus a 12-month subscription to over $1.2 million in grants that are available on our list of 80 different resources of these types of programs, plus actual grants that you can go out and apply to, being a Black woman for-profit small business. Are there any questions with anything I've shared with you? Again, the website is blackwomeningrants.com. It's at the bottom of your screen under that cute picture you see, blackwomeningrants.com. So I told you about the master classes, the workshops, the boot camps. You get the replays too. That's going to walk you through what we call your grant application strategy. And then I did an audio that teaches you what we call your digital documents. Tay, who joins us here sometimes, she just got selected for her very first small business pitch competition, where she is flying out. She already got her hotel booked and the flight paid for. And she's about to pitch her business for a $10,000 opportunity. And so I brought her up because in what we call the 5-step grant guide that's in the mentorship is a checklist of digital documents. And so this opportunity, she had to have all of her documents ready to roll. And so I give you guys this checklist so that you're prepared as these opportunities start flowing and pouring in, that you got things like your taxes filed and your business bank account set up and your employer identification number and your articles of incorporation, your profit and loss statement, etc. There are legal documents that you need to have ready to roll, and you want to know what they are. And it's going to vary depending on the grant and the grant funded opportunity. But when they ask you for it, you want to have it ready, and you want to know what they are as you're going out and applying, so that you don't get stuck and you don't miss these deadlines and literally leave money on the table. One of my favorite things, and I was just playing around with this today, is using AI to apply for opportunities like this, but not in the way you think. I am really skilled and gifted and anointed in this thing. Now, I have mastered AI when it comes to this grant space. And so you got to know what you're doing so that when you're applying for these types of opportunities, you do not sound like a robot. You don't sound like somebody wrote this for you, and you don't sound like the other people that's applying for these same grants and grant funded opportunities like, wait a minute, something ain't right. So I teach you through a masterclass how I walked another coach through how to tell what she was trying to accomplish by winning these grants. I teach you how to engineer your prompts the right way to have AI partner with you in this. And it's not what you think. It's not like you think, and ain't nobody else doing it like this, okay? How many of you guys feel like, okay, I have wanted to apply for a grant, or maybe you've applied for a grant, but you wondered if you did it right, or you're wondering like, did I miss something? Is there like a secret language, or like, are they expecting us to say certain things? Have y'all ever had those thoughts about grants? Whether you've applied and you haven't won one yet, or whether you haven't put in your first application yet. Let me know. Anybody kind of wondering, about the behind the scenes of grants? A lot of people ask about that. And one of my clients brought this to my attention, and she said, Dr. AJ, you have a track record of winning grants yourself, helping other people win, but you've also been on the other side of the review committee. And I was like, you know what? I forgot about that. You're right. I have been invited to be on boards. I have turned down opportunities to be on these boards. I have served on these boards where, imagine like a boardroom with a big conference table and different professionals from different industries sitting around it. They've literally printed out your grant application, and they're kind of passing them around the room and scoring them. We call it a rubric. So every grant is quote unquote graded based on what these grants and these grant funded opportunities are looking for. So when you join us in the mentorship, you're going to see my application in the book, and it's going to have a score on it from when my own application, when I was applying for these programs, was passed around the table, and they got to mark up my application in like red ink like a teacher, and talk about why or why not I would be awarded for this opportunity. I got it, and I got their notes. And so being on that side of, not only have I done that, having to give my score and help with the tally and tell why somebody should win or who should place first, second, and third, that is a skill, y'all. And it's what sets us apart in the work that we're doing with you guys, because I've been on both sides of the table. I've been the judge of the applications, and I've been judged, and I win on both ends. And now I teach y'all how to win because I got insider perspective. And so I know what grants and grant committees are looking for, which is how you tell your story. But you got to be able to do it in a compelling way that's going to win you grants. And so not only have I been on the grant grading side, but also the grant receiving side, and I educate myself in both perspectives. So I remember I found a grant a couple months ago, and they had about 14 pages of what we call their official rules, their legalese, their terms and conditions, their policies, whatever you want to call it. It was their secret language to how they wanted you to apply for these grants. Now, I only know to do this because I've won and because I've helped other people win. And so I sat and read through all 14 pages. Now, this was a grant for $50,000. They're looking for Black women, for-profit, small businesses to come and apply, and they've given you the code to how to apply and potentially win. And so I took notes. And then I ended up doing a 3-part class that we call Compelling Storytelling that Wins Grants. So I'm teaching you how to tell your story from a $50,000 level. And Raven DuVernay, she's a Black woman farmer in Baltimore, Maryland. She applied the tips from the storytelling class, and that's what helped her win her first grant for $100,710. So she doubled it, okay? She's like, double it and give it back. And that's what she did. So you can see a copy of Raven's check on the blackwomenandgrants.com website as her proof of funds, if you will. It's Risa Tisa. And so knowing that this stuff works because I work it, that is like the difference between you just finding somebody randomly talking about, oh, go apply for this grant. Oh, let me sell you a list of grants. No, let me give you some insider secrets to how to find these grants. Make sure that it's a good fit for you, apply for them, and stand out on that application with confidence so that when you win, it won't be a shock. It will be expected, okay? And it'll happen sooner than you think. Ashley Rankin took about 90 days when she joined the mentorship, and she just applied for a full 12 weeks. She spent 40 hours a week for 12 weeks applying for grants. She's now applied for over $600,000 in applications. Can you imagine having that many applications out there? And now you're waiting to hear back and win. And she is winning. She's won $34,000 so far. 29,000 of that has come through over the last 30 days. So she won $10,000 from the L'Oreal Beauty Inclusive Grant. She won $5,000 from Etsy. NAACP was a part of one of the grants that she was awarded. And she is giving back. She's sowing seeds. She has her social impact out into the community. And then she's investing in other women to come learn with us in the mentorship. So that's how we do it. I teach you how to get these types of grants and grant funded opportunities to come to you. I shared that L'Oreal opportunity with Ashley and she won. So I got your back. As I learn about these opportunities, I share them with you guys, especially those of you who I know are doing things like this, showing up on our live calls, getting coached, because this here, what I'm doing with you right now, is a part of our mentorship. This is our community. This is the one-on-one, the live coaching aspect of the mentorship program. In addition to the work that you'll be doing in the mentorship, which is a self-study course that you'll have access to for a full year. So I show you how I'm doing it, how our grant winners are doing it. I've interviewed our last 4 grant winners. Deanna Joy, she was the first grant winner that I interviewed. She had won $55,000. She won $50,000 for one of her clients. She's a nonprofit grant writer. And then she turned around and won $5,000 for her for-profit business as the grant writer. And now she's won a total of $76,000. She helped one of her clients win a grant that helped them replace all the technology they were using. Now they have all Apple products, and y'all know that ain't cheap, right? So she taught them and helped them get funding for that, as well as she's now a semifinalist in $1 million grant opportunity. Like, that's what I'm talking about. So we ain't over here just applying for little pocket change. We are applying for and winning, starting at 4 figures in funding and moving up. So we got 4-figure winners, anything from $1,000 to $9,999 to 5 figures. We got the Ashley Rankins that have won $34,000. Deanna Joy that's won $76,000. We got Selena who's won $15,000. It's so many more, y'all. I'm losing track, and that's a good problem to have. And then, of course, we got Raven, our first 6-figure grant winner. So just depending on how much you could see yourself needing in your business, using in your business, whether you want to start it or grow it. I've told y'all about the opportunities that are quickest and easiest to win and that are available right now, that you don't even have to go out and fight for the funding for. It's already been paid, and they're waiting on you to come apply for their scholarships and get in tuition free. So head over to blackwomeningrants.com, claim the scholarship that's open tonight, get the bonus application to go get in before tomorrow to see if you qualify for a future partnership that we're establishing soon. And then bring your questions here. I'm here live with y'all Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That's 3 times a week. Plus pop-ups like this. When I get bored and I just want to go live, I do. And it's always a good time had, okay? So you're going to learn something. In addition to, we've done over 300 episodes just like this. And by we, I mean me and Jesus. Because that's what it took to get me here and keep me here that many times for the last year and a half. I've been doing this since last March with y'all. 3 times a week, every week for a year and a half. So we got 300 episodes that you get the access to all the replays to that you can go listen to when you need a little motivation, a little pep in your step, want to learn something new, etc. So Juanita, we have Klarna, we have Afterpay, and we have Affirm. And so we're touching and agreeing with you and your wallet and those payment arrangements. So go take effect. Go take advantage. Check it out. Because I remember when I needed Klarna and my best friend was like, I didn't know Klarna was what I need, but she told me about it. And she was like, no, go and this is how this works. And she taught me the ropes. I didn't know, but I was thankful. And I'm also the type of person that when I borrow money, I hate having that over my head. So I'm going to pay it off real quick. So to know that, you can go get a scholarship for $97 over at blackwomeningrants.com. You're going to come into our community of over 385 ladies that are already there. You're going to get a bonus application to go apply for an opportunity, plus 5 other programs that you can go apply and get in free. Not only are you going to 10x that investment, but I just gave you a 10-part strategy for how to go out and connect in these communities to start getting paid as you're applying for these grants. There's literally no excuse. Amen, Busy? I see you, girl. Hey, girl. Happy Sunday. Hold on, y'all. TikTok is making me verify that it's me, that I'm still here this late on a Sunday. It's me, Jessica. Okay. And then finally, we got 2 more bonuses for those of you who are joining us tonight. I told y'all about the $1.2 million in grants and grant funded opportunities. We get access to that list every month for 12 months, and you get that link. It's in your welcome packet as we speak, ready for you to click on it and read about the opportunities that are on there. Ashley Rankin, who's won $34,000, has put together a grant tracker worksheet so that you can keep up with the grants that she's applied to and go apply for them yourself. And so, hey, new here, welcome. And then finally, I give you a bonus of 13 secret grant sources that you couldn't even guess if you tried, where you could go to find these grants and grant funded opportunities that are off the beaten path. And I'm like, girl, just do this real quick. Don't tell nobody, but go do it real quick. Okay. So that's that. I see someone has claimed one of our scholarships. Let me see who this is. Let me make sure that you get into our learning portal. Let me pull up and refresh my screen here. And let me look at your $1 million investment. I see it. Let me see who this is. Hold on, y'all. It ain't showing me, but it's showing me. LaShawn. Hey, LaShawn. Welcome to the Grant Game, girl. Congratulations on claiming your scholarship to come join us. Make sure you click the link on the second page. If you didn't get it, that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and send you a quick email to make sure you get into the portal and get your welcome packet so that you can get started right away. So let me grab your email here and send you this link so that you can get what you came for. Amen. Are there any questions? Let me know, y'all, before we go. Busy say you're gonna love it here. Thank you, Busy. She's our spokesperson now, okay? She just joined. She getting it in too. So she's read the book. What else have you done, Busy? Let me know. Cause I need to keep up with y'all. Y'all be shaking and moving on me, and out here winning this money, and then come and do a drive-by, be like, I won $1 million, Bobby, and be gone again. So I gotta keep up with y'all. And again, it's 385 of y'all now. So I got my hands full. Plus, I'm in my own coaching programs, joining these types of opportunities that I've shared with you guys. Also, while I'm thinking about it, let me get this link for you, your bonus link. Let me see. LaShawn says, excited. Sorry for the confusion. I'm trash with tech. Hello, everyone. Is there another program I just joined? You said, is there another program? You just joined. You just joined the live. You just joined the program. What? Catch us up with your conversation in your head. Let me find this bonus link really quick. Let me focus. Okay, I know where to find it. You just joined the live. Okay, you're asking, is there another program? What are you talking about? Let me know. And then let me find. Hold on. I've been talking to so many of you guys in our mentorship. I get the emails mixed up. I be in a different conversation. Okay, there we go. Okay. You said the live, I missed everything. I know. That's why you need to ask me a specific question, girl. We done talked about so much. I want to catch you up, but help me help you help yourself. Amen. Right now, we're talking about blackwomeningrants.com. You coming to join us and getting a scholarship for only $97 for a full year to come hang out with us. That's exactly what we're talking about. I am letting our new people in as we speak. Hello, cousin Yolanda Hart. How are you? I see you, girl. Let me find. Okay, there we go. All right. Hope these links work. Y'all keep me posted now. And then we may need to do An application audit. I wonder, I'm going to see who all applied for this. And then maybe they'll let me audit their application for how you guys can make sure you are getting better every opportunity that you apply to. That's my goal, to have you strengthen your applications every time you apply. Okay, I'm typing with one hand, so hold on one second. It's gonna take me a minute. I'm holding my phone, sitting here in the dark, but I got my flashlight on with my phone, so I need the flashlight. I'm typing with my good hand. Okay, there we go. So I'm making sure we got your access to the portal. We got your application that's due tomorrow by 11:59. But you can go read the details yourself. We adults now. But I got to give y'all the heads up. Don't act like we had this conversation. Amen? Amen. So, LaShawn, check your email. I just sent you an email. Let me know you got it, okay? I'm in the dark, yes, because I thought I had one of my lights on. But apparently I do not. I turned the big light off. I thought I turned on the light. I was cooling down from a workout. And I don't know how I ended up in the dark. I think the sun just went down and I didn't even notice it. And I already done closed the windows and stuff. So there's that. So that's part of it. So the brightest thing in here is my computer screen right now. So y'all gotta work with me. I'm working it out, okay? Don't judge me. You're welcome. Said I haven't done anything else yet because I'm in classes too. Girl, I understand. That's how it be sometimes. What other questions y'all got for me? This was good, y'all. If you missed it, you missed it. Done. The link is in the welcome email that I'm sending to those of you who are joining us in the mentorship tonight over at blackwomeningrants.com for only $97. So there's the link. It's in your email if you've joined us. Y'all got any other questions? Let me know. I ain't gonna be here too long because I'm gonna be back here tomorrow morning with y'all. And I just want to jump on. You're welcome. LaShawn got it. Go get it, girl. Get the application in. Keep me posted. And get ready, get ready, get ready. Any other questions? Y'all let me know. 11 a.m. I'm here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What other questions y'all got? Anyone else trying to claim their scholarship tonight and need my help getting logged in, just let me know. And I also want to celebrate you. Make sure you get access to your link to the portal and get the bonus link for this application that's due tomorrow for this business training and development program that you can put into place with all these techniques we shared about tonight, okay? I am on YouTube, and so is our secret replay playlist from all of our TikToks. So, yeah, there's that. And you in the program, so you should know that. But I ain't gonna say nothing. You take your time, go through the material, and you gonna find this on there, girl. What other questions y'all got for me? Let me know. I'm about to wrap it up. I've had dinner. I've worked out. We're prepping for tomorrow. I've been in class all day, so I needed a brain break. I'm tired of learning. It was getting on my nerves. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, dang, can't I do this tomorrow? Okay. But I'm a good student, so I saw it through. So now I'm about to get on my TikTok scroll game. You say you've been very busy lately. Taking care of a cancer patient. Got it. Booked and busy. You better put one of them earbuds in one ear and be listening and learning. And do what you gotta do. That's what I be doing. Chill, I always got headphones on. I got 2 pair I keep on my keychain. One battery die, I'm putting in the other one. It's like, hold on. I'm about to get this in, honey. Get what I paid for. Because that's the thing about life. Girl, them bills still come. So you still got to go make this money, learn this stuff. Bills still come after death too, which is crazy. But that's the way of the world that we live in. So you have to make the most use of your time. And that's why I try to make our learning independent. You ain't waiting on a live class or how many people come in or you have to be a certain place at a certain time. It's like, no, take your time, do what you gotta do, and accommodate accordingly. Amen. What other questions do you guys have? Let me know. So just finish your online BLS course. Oh, you probably need a break, a brain break, child. I understand. I don't blame you. In-person training tomorrow afternoon. Good luck. Have fun. All right, y'all. That's all I got. I hear my bed calling me. I'm already sitting up under the covers with the fan on. Girl, I'm about to call it a night. You are welcome. Any final questions, ahas, takeaways, let me know. You got like 60 seconds to get it in. We meeting right back here tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go and click the link I just sent you, LaShawn. Get your welcome packet that's in the portal. It's going to tell you everything you need to know to successfully complete the program, okay? Busy says she clear. Busy, you just got on here. You better be clear. We miss you when you're not here, okay? He said, so you charges for your class. You know, you invest for the knowledge that I share and my mentorship. That's how that works. So that's how we're going to rephrase that, okay? You're welcome. All right, y'all. Have a phenomenal rest of your night. I will see y'all here bright and early tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. God bless. Bye, future grant winners.